All right. Hey guys, currently just testing out this iPhone 14 Pro model that I got today. I just traded in my old phone that I had. It was the iPhone 8 Plus. They had this trade-in deal where they give you like I think $350 credits. So I used that to pay for this. So it kind of like made it a little bit more affordable. And I was kind of due for another phone, so I had that for almost like 4 to 5 years, give or take. So just wanted to test the video quality. So to, I guess, christen this phone, I guess I'm gonna do a gaming setup tour of my room. It's been around, I think, 2 years since I posted like an overall setup when I moved in. So I just wanted to share it with you guys of the different changes and some of the stuff that I've added to my collection. So let's go and check it out right now. So let me turn off this light. So as you enter this room, this is what it looks like. Pretty much this is where I hang out pretty much all the time, basically. Just to game, watch TV, watch movies and stuff, and just relax. So we're gonna head over to the actual setup just to give you guys an overview of what it looks like. So going from here, I just have this CRT TV right next to my new LC, well not really new, but like my flat screen TV. I did have this TV before, I just didn't have a way to set it up. So I just got a table from Target, fairly cheap, and just moved it over here. I just wanted to play more of like my retro gaming consoles, so I got like my Dreamcast and my PlayStation 2. I also do have like my Nintendo 64, but I have to like swap them. So as of right now, it's not really a what you call it, a convenient setup, but it kind of works for me for now. And over here, just pretty much like where I have like my newer consoles like my Switch, my PS4, 360, and PS3 in this futon. So this is where I hang out and do like mostly my gaming and movie watching. It's really nice to actually have a dedicated area, so it's not like, you know, in the living room. So I have like one area to hold this collection basically. So anyways, we're gonna go fairly quickly to this slide right over here. This pretty much holds like miscellaneous collector's editions, my Switch, PlayStation, you know, like in general, like there really isn't a rhyme or reason on certain like things that I put them in, just because space is kind of a huge thing, and I'm just trying to cram as much stuff as possible. But I try to make it look presentable. So we'll go on top here. These are the like statues that I've displayed. So we have the Witcher, and we got Master Chief. We got the Persona 5 Collector's Edition and the Shenmue 3. One of the biggest purchases that I got this year was the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt that I got from OfferUp. So I think there's like a, I guess the game's still in there, the art book, and I think there's like Gwent cards and the necklace, but I just displayed the statue itself. Going down here, this is kind of like my Metal Gear Solid shrine, which has like all my collectibles. We got some more like 3DS like collector's editions. Some Volt figure bobbleheads. And got this import from Japan. It's the Valkyria Chronicles for the PS2. And then behind here, this is the Devil Summoner 2 collector's edition with the plushie. Going down here, this is where I have some of my PS4 games. Sorry about the glare. I think the game is like, I got like Techromancer back there. That's like flashing lights. So sorry about that, guys. So PS4 collections over here. I do have more downstairs in the living room. The Sekiro big box set with the statue right over here. Same thing, I got this from OfferUp fairly cheap. And more PS4 games over here. Below this shelf, kind of a work in progress. I thought that I could fit all of my Sega Genesis games, but I have quite a bit, so I'm going to have to relocate this and use this for like something else. But this is pretty much some of the Genesis games that I've owned. This big box, Death Stranding, I got this from the same seller that I got the Witcher 3. Still trying to figure out a way to display this. And some like miscellaneous like PS3, like Street Fighter, Resident Evil, some big box GunCon games for the PS2. I have some figures, some statues as well. I have like a small Evangelion shrine. Behind it is the Evangelion box set, DVD box set, and the limited run collection for the Neo Geo. Eventually I'll try to complete it, but I'm just taking my time with it. Some Figmas and a Watch Dogs collector's edition. So that's a statue. Right over here, this is my entire Nintendo Switch collection. It's growing. Before it was kind of small, but I'm picking up games here and there. And we got like Samus to guard it. Behind this mech right here, this is just like soundtracks from like various animes and different games. So I have that there. So it's quite a bit of collector's editions. I really liked these small knickknacks and statues that they come with them, so I try to pick them up if they're affordable or for a good price. So let me back up over here. This is pretty much what it looks like. Right over here, this is kind of like my handheld shelf. Pretty much holds my PSP, 3DS, and DS games. I think I did a collection video on some of these things. So now it's kind of hard to collect for the DS or the 3DS as well, since I'm guessing the eShop is closing down. But I haven't really been seeking any 3DS games at the moment. But this is what I currently have. All right, so let's go over here. We're gonna start this side right over here in the back. So going, I guess, right over here, I guess, as I'm kind of showing it. This is my Fire Emblem, I guess, shrine. So I do have like the Metal Gear Solid one, and then I got like a Fire Emblem one. So this is kind of two statues that I got from eBay. Both from, I think, Intelligent Systems. So we got Lynn and we have Ike with their respective games for the GameCube. And then behind there is the Switch Collector's Edition. I haven't opened it yet because it's just only the download code. So down here, we got Tales of Xillia 1 and 2 with the figures that came with it. And the Tales of Symphonia Collector's Edition with the figures. And No More Heroes. Going down here, this is pretty much like those, I think, Burger King cards that you get, I think, back in the early 2000s. I had these for a while. And then behind there, I'm not too sure if you can see it, but this is my box, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance collection. So some import consoles, we have the Super Famicom, some various collector's editions for like Xenoblade and Bravely Second, And this one right over here is this a Beatles Enforcers for the Genesis. This is also, there's also a Super Nintendo big box version of this as well. Haven't played it yet, but I have it for some reason. Below here is just like my Nintendo Wii collection. And you might see this Xbox One refrigerator. I use this primarily to hold like my Blu-rays or movies that I was watching. I don't really use this at all for like a mini fridge itself, just because I heard really bad things about it on how this might short circuit or it doesn't really keep the drinks cold. So it's a pretty much of a novelty item. So let's go to the top smart box consoles for the Nintendo 64. This is the Virtual-On Twin Stick for the Saturn. Some more various consoles here. One of my, I guess, prized possessions that I got was the PlayArts Metal Gear Solid 1 figures. I'm actually missing one, which is Lego Snake. But I'm happy to have the threes. We got Meryl, Snake, and Cyborg. And on top of that is the Final Fantasy VII figures. And another Saturn. So the PlayStation 2 is kind of my biggest collection. It's actually one of the collections that I've been collecting when I guess started, doing like retro gaming, was the PlayStation 2. So I have quite a bit. There's still a few titles that I wanted to get, and I'm still looking for them for a good deal. I'll give you a small pan just to see what I currently have. Some of the hard to find titles or expensive titles is like God Hand, Xenosaga 3, I think Samurai Western is another hard to find title. And there's actually one more. Let me see if I could find it right over here, which is Haunting Ground. So we go over here. Then down is the Nintendo GameCube games. A fairly small Wii U collection. I wasn't really much of a fan of the Wii U. And if I move these over here, we have my original Xbox games. You can move this here again. Alright, so let's go, I guess, since I'm down here, I can show you guys my Sega Saturn. Prices overall are really expensive, so I pretty much got most of the games that I wanted to play. Sega CD and the PS1 long box games. So on top here we have the Xbox 360. And then my PS3. Currently building up my Sega Dreamcast game collection. So not that many titles, but a lot of quality titles. Then we have my PS1 games. A lot of RPGs. And then the box consoles, or not consoles, Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games. One of my favorite games for the Nintendo 64 is Zelda and WCW NWO Revenge. And then for the Super Nintendo, it is Mystical Ninja and Super Mario RPG. So as I back up here real quick, this is pretty much the wall of games. Some open spaces over here, so planning to fill those up sometime soon. I think what else? I have like this small display, which has like the limited edition. I think it's the Last Guardian statue. We have a Virtual Boy and a random marble figure of Wolverine, just to add stuff here for like decoration. And then my PC setup. So I built this last year. Really enjoy playing the Steam games that they have available. And then the iPhone box. So overall, this is pretty much what the room looks like. So just give you guys another pan right here. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. That's what my small setup looks like. It's pretty much where I relax and, just game most of the time, basically. So anyways, hopefully the video quality is really good. Just want to give you guys an overall look of how the video quality is, and give you guys an overall room tour update of my setup. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.